And Wale, many of the masks that we all have, they may not be doing a good job protecting us.
Yeah, Vanessa, the doctor we spoke with said just that. I mean, these cloth masks have definitely been more fashionable and for many more popular, but this doctor says they should be a last resort. Remember when the pandemic first began and people were using whatever they could find as a mask? Well, we've learned a little bit more now about what works best.
So I typically use a surgical mask.
Doctors say surgical masks are much more effective than the cloth masks that you'll see often, especially with the ladies.
I have enough masks to actually match my outfits. I was wearing these medical grade masks, especially like on the trains, because I think this has the best protection. But I have been vaccinated, and so since then I still wear masks, but I wear like a cloth mask.
With the rise in Delta variant cases, more doctors are calling for even better masks, like the N95, which weren't available a year and a half ago, but now are. Several doctors are even asking for schools to consider higher quality masks and for every American household to get high filtration masks mailed monthly.
There's no reason at this point why we don't have an adequate supply of high filtration masks. They filter better. They're also better source control if you're infectious. And so I do think that not just for COVID, but even for the next respiratory pathogen or the next variant that we deal with.
But many say wearing something is still better than nothing.
First, we want everyone to mask, and if any mask is going to be at least provide some level of protection, I think that's a good start.
And the doctor we spoke with used to work here at Brigham and Women's. He says it's both the fit and the material that matters. Obviously, high filtration masks are going to be more important and more valuable than the cloth mask. But in either scenario, Vanessa, he says you got to make sure they're snug to your face.
Yeah, that fit is so important. Great tips there, Wale. I'm curious, do the recommendations from that doctor, do they make a difference if you're vaccinated or unvaccinated? Do we all need to follow them?
Yeah, he says it doesn't really make a difference. He says the N95 mask is going to be especially important if you're unvaccinated or if you're highly susceptible to illness. But he says people who are vaccinated, Vanessa, still can carry a high viral load, and those masks will still be important for them, especially indoors.
Some good information tonight.